Anyways, guys, I made a small little change in our outline. And I think you guys will like it. So, this is our attack radius right now. It's a little large. It's a little large, and that's on purpose. Because look what I did. I changed. So what we had before, and Scythian, thank you very much for following. What we had before is 0.9. And you could see how the longer the circle got, the more the smooth step would eat into the circle. You see that? Now, I tried to calculate a proper outline beginning that is dependent on the size of the sprite. And now, this is what it looks like. It is always somewhat of 1 pixel and a little bit more. Excuse me. So, if I were to change the defender's attack range back to 0 and spawn him, you can see that the circle that I calculate here, they both have the same thickness for the outline. So that's just a little improvement I did to make it a little better looking. Because I thought that beforehand it looked a little bit odd and bad. And now it actually looks like we have a pixel art ring, which is really cool. There's 2 things we can work on now. We can work on obstacles, aka this tree. We'll create an obstacle for this guy. And then depending on like, you know, the edge cases he's going to have a box collider, the tree. Depending on the edges. Or maybe it's easier if the tree has a circular collider. I'm not sure. What is easier to find, guys? I wanna ask you guys a question. The thing that's easier to find is what we're gonna do. Let's say we have a black canvas, okay? And now we take a brush and we put a tree here. Okay, that's a tree. Now, this is our orange, and he has a circle for attack range. Okay, an ellipse. Now, the important part here is if I move this in here, what is easier to find? Actually, the range doesn't really matter, but let's keep it like this. If this tree has a circular collider, let's say this is his circular collider. What is easier to find? What I can do, very simple, of course, is generate 2 points. This is the point of my unit. This is the point of the tree. These are the pivot points. These are the points where they stand. I can generate a line between those two. Now, for me, it is very easy, I think, to generate based on that line and the radius of the collider of the tree, to generate a next line that looks like this. And another line that looks like this. And as you guys can see, this is the slice that I don't want to have. Oh shit, it's not supposed to be red, sorry. Fuck, made a mistake here. So this is the slice I don't want. Now if I switch back to the brush, I want to obviously color this in red. And so then we have alpha and beta as angles that are interesting when we are talking about a circle and angles with 90 degrees. Okay, so alpha and beta are essentially those two. Well, like maybe I should have drawn these in white. You want to shoot the tree? No, I want to exclude the tree. Have you already figured out how to create those angles? No. Well, we have two options, right? This is option, let's call it option B, I guess. Option B. And then option A. Option A would be this tree. Again. But instead of a circular collider, we have a rectangular collider. And I think this is a little bit more difficult to calculate. Because as I draw lines from, well, wait. So we will begin the same way, right? We draw a line here to the middle. Now, I don't know which corner I need to take. I could do A and B testing. I could say, well, okay, fine. Does this corner create the largest angle? I don't know. I create this. And then I check this corner here. Is this corner the largest angle? Or is in fact this corner the largest angle? So I could do like A and B testing. Which of these happen first? Which of them creates the biggest discrepancy in angles? In this case, guys, I think option A, if we're talking about these options, I think I don't want to do the A-B testing. I actually just want to, you know, get the angle that this line is at and then calculate two new angles using... I wonder how I get to this then. How do I get this line? I think if we have a line and then a perpendicular line in this direction, I can plus these together. And then I get this line, right? That is this line here. And then we can get the alpha value, aka the angle of that line. And then in the same way, instead of plussing these together, I can I can do the bi-direction. Right? I can go down. And then calculate the next line here. I think that's what we could do. X equals y and y equals x, then normalize. Yeah. I don't even need to normalize. Okay, let's do this. Hello, Ashnops. Good morning. Let's do this. We're going to program the option B. This is what we decided on doing. We're gonna do option B. You know what I'm going to do, guys? Wait. This is going to be the thumbnail. For, you know, those of you who follow the game dev channel. This is going to be the thumbnail for the YouTube video there. Cool, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that basically explains exactly what I'm doing. Maybe I cut out these and then, you know, option A, option B to write that in text. But yeah, for the most part, that's going to be it. That's an amazing piece of art, bro. How do you do this? Yeah, I don't know, man. It's talent. I'm talented. You know, I've drawn Son Goku since I was a little kid. I've had training a lot. Leave it hand scribbled for real? Yeah, should I leave it hand scribbled? Son Goku, yeah, it's called Son Goku in German. Cakes, what if a unit is in between the tree and the unit? Will it be in red, but can be attacked? Can you explain? What if a unit is in between the tree and the unit? What? What? In the tree? What if a unit is in between the tree and the unit? So you mean like this? This unit is in between this unit and this tree? Or there's two trees? Like another tree here. Oh, you mean there's two trees? Shit, you're right. If there's two trees, then I have to get rid of two slices. Otu's Bird, thank you very much for following. Yeah, you're right. I have to get rid of n slices. No, get rid of the second tree. Oh, that sucks. That's totally what I meant. I didn't even think about the fact that there could be two trees. But if an enemy is between a unit and a tree, then the enemy unit should not be attacked. That's the point. If we have an enemy here, if there's an enemy here, then this unit can't see it, it can't attack it, because the enemy is here. That's the whole point of doing this. However, I have no solution for multiple enemies. In between the unit and the tree. Or in between the tree and the unit. Oh, I see. I will have to do the distance check, I guess. I see. I see now. So I guess what I would need to store... Okay, let's think about data first. Because that's, I think, the easiest part. If we purely think about how to solve this using data, then every unit, every hero, needs some sort of... don't know the name yet. Where it creates a vector to position and a float radius. So it's essentially just a circle. Yeah. So essentially, every unit needs to have an array of circles. At most, I don't know, let's get four. I don't know how many. 4 semicolons, yeah, that's Vim. That's Vim happening there. Do other towers cause cover for the attack radius? No, no, other towers don't inhibit attacks at all, no. So, what would this be called? Obstacles? I guess? And so this array of obstacles, I need to somehow send to the GPU. I need to send that to the GPU. And I need to know how many obstacles. Because I'm calculating it. Send the GPU obstacles. GL sent that shit. Jokes on whoever asked the question. It won't even be read because there's no color near the Tangy. I'm back. Hello. Oh my god. Welcome back, bro. OpenGL or SDL and why? If you ask me why I use OpenGL instead of SDL, that's because I wanted to learn. And I didn't want to be locked into SDL, because then I would essentially just learn a library instead of the actual code required to write a renderer. Now, if I were to make a fast game in C++, I would probably choose SDL because it comes with everything you need. Window, sound, graphics, basically everything you want. It's a big library, so you're kind of bound to it, which sucks. But yeah, if I were new and wanted to have something fast, I would use SDL or SFML or Raylib. I think Raylib is even better than SDL. I'm learning Vulkan right now. Vulkan is fine if you want to learn Vulkan, but if you want to make a game, I can recommend OpenGL. Make the game in OpenGL first, and then if you want more performance, add the Vulkan renderer last. Write a Vulkan renderer backend after you've written your OpenGL backend, because it's easier for you to make changes to OpenGL than it is to Vulkan. Because Vulkan is so rigid and you have to move a bunch of code around just to find, or not to find, just to get, let's say, Bloom into your engine or into your renderer. I like verbose stuff, so it's fine. This is rigid, yeah, so why not just make it so the particle is just breaking when hitting a tree? So like I'll explain to you how it works. And then you will understand. What we are dealing with here is a progress bar on these units. And now let's get rid of one tree. And this progress bar if we make it a bit bigger, can be changed using this progress thing. Not 3. Oops, sorry about that. And as I increase this, the slice gets bigger. Now what I need is an array of progress values and a certain angle. So essentially what I need is multiple start and end angles. Here. How do we begin here? Start angle, end angle. I mean, we could do 2 more. Maybe we go into -pi direction. And then we start a little bit on 2.4. And then we do... Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Who did that? Hey Cakez, a bit unrelated, but I heard your opinion on developing for Linux builds. I've stumbled upon a post Reddit the other day. I think you might be interested in it. Has good info. Hey, thank you. You must have heard about the opinion on Linux from me and Travis Roman talking about it, right? That's good to know, bro. Ah, thanks for the money, Mr. Amida. Doesn't even do anything. Thanks for the money, bitch. Thank you. Yeah. 30 bits. Thanks, bro. Delicious. Let me see here. 1. Oh no, it's called 2, right? There we go. Okay, cool. It does actually work. Now I just have to figure out this. Let's make the progress a little bit smaller. Maybe minus progress? Trying to figure out start angle and end angle. Why doesn't this move, guys? Someone explain that? Okay. Why does this not move? Actually, I've seen you watching the guy that made 60,000 on first month. He had like 20 sales for Linux or something. So you pointed out why you don't work on Linux that much. A post sent was a good read on that topic. I will read that in a second. I just want to quickly get this stuff here to work. That sounds really interesting. Thank you so much, Otusbird. Yeah, that's a good point out there. What if an enemy is a tree? Will he look block the vision too, or is it inconsistent? I just won't have enemy trees. What are you talking about? If the enemy is a tree, Mr. Inukai, who just said that to, you know, cause some bullshit that I blabber again, then the typical piercing rules apply. Okay, you can pierce enemies. So there you have it. Why does this not work? Maybe 2 times pi? Huh? Guys, come on.
Guys, is there one person in chat, just one person in chat that knows math? Can you explain to me why the start angle 2 doesn't work? Can you guys explain that to me, please? Guys, explain it to me, please. Come on. You know what you need to do, what we need to do. Come on.
Can't be too difficult. What do you want to do? I want to create a second slice. So here. I want to create a second red slice the same way I do with the first slice. But I want it to be on a different area in the circle. That's what I'm trying to do. And so this is the first start and end angle. We start on progress. Minus pi. So essentially, I guess we start here at the top. Minus pi. 2 pi is a circle. Wait, 2 pi is a circle. Wait, 2 pi is a circle. What happens here? Wait, so 2 pi is the entire circle. And it always starts at the top. And then we have 0.1 progress. Then that would be 2 pi. Right? Wait, no. Wait, now I'm confused. Oh, if the entire circle is 2 pi, I want to do progress. I want to go from progress times 2 pi. But we also have to... Wait, so I want to go from 2 pi to progress times 2 pi. That's percentage-wise. Plus 2 times pi. Right? Start from 0, go to 2 pi. You know what? We're gonna do this first. We go from 0 to pi. That's half the circle. Okay, now, if we want to go from the beginning, and then I multiply that by progress. Why is it the other way around? Huh? Maybe minus? Cakes, you need to use m divided by 2 then to pi and do 360 on your chair. Okay, that's very helpful, sir. That is very fucking helpful.
I'm gonna burn you. I'm gonna burn you!
2 pi minus pi times progress. Why? Why can I not? So angle 0 is at south? How do I know that?
Am I so out of touch? No.
BenRail17 is gifting 1 subs to the community.
Okay, bro. You're gifting a sub to the guy that is Cakes. You need to use... I'm actually going to delete that message. Yeah, deleted message. Thanks for the money, asshole. Sure, bro. Come on. Start angle is pi, then add pi to end angle. Why is the start angle pi, guys? That makes no sense. Huh? Pi is rotating by 90 degrees. I know that. No, pi is 180 degrees. Const float, yeah, const float tau. I know that tau is 2 times pi, bro. But we're talking about... So basically you flip it from bottom to top by rotating by 1 pi. Wait a minute. That makes no sense. Start angle is 1. I just joined. What are you doing? I'm trying to understand the start and end angle of this. I'm trying to understand how it rotates. Do I have game time? Do I still have it in here? I have the uniform game time, so we should be able to just multiply pi by game time. Come on, bro. What are you doing? Why? Huh? Brother. Invalid error. Uniform must be a matrix type. Oh no. It's a float, bro. Huh? Oh god, it doesn't scroll. It doesn't scroll. Like, this editor today is really trying to trigger me. It is really trying to trigger the fuck out of me. It is a float, bro. I'm adding a float. Can someone explain to me why I can't use game time here? It's a float. What are you working on? I'm trying to work on essentially obstacle collision with units like in Bloons in my game. So when there's a tree, I want the tree to block vision. Huh? Why does it work now? Or why does it not work now? The end angle should change. Huh? Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Can someone explain to me this operation is invalid? Can someone explain this error to me? Invalid operation error generated. The uniform must be a matrix type in call to uniform matrix. Cakes, when you don't use a uniform, it gets removed in the shader, so your GL uniform call fails. Aha, so that's why I see I never use it in the shader, and therefore the moment I don't use it. So what I have to do here, it probably optimizes this out anyways, right? Shit. So for example, I have to do linear filtering. And even if I... it's not used either way. Fuck. So that's why this happens. I get it now. You could get the uniform location all the time in the debug. Then check for -1 before setting it. Nah, it's fine, I guess. That sucks. So what you mean here is essentially in the renderer. Yeah, I mean it gives me the location, doesn't it? Here. Actually, I clicked on where it's supposed to be here. Yeah, I just love that. So if GL context transform, wait, no, it's not transform SBO, wrong. Here. So you mean this, right? If GL context game time ID is less than 0, or is it what happens if it's 0? Is that correct? True? Do I have to? Does it always? -1 is bad. I see. So essentially what I should do is if it's -1, then what is it called? I should do this and then do the same check. That's so bad. What libs do you use, Cakez? Mostly nothing. I use stb image to load PNG files, and I use TrueType or FreeType to load TrueType font files. These are the two libraries that I use. There we go. Like this. Essentially like this. Please don't front Cakez because he's not going to use an engine. Yes, maybe it could be done faster and would look better, etc. But the feature to use your own engine, even if it's the most of it is from Supercore and TCAP and chat, is great. You're so wrong. You're so wrong. Oh. Don't you get the location again when reloading shaders? No, I don't. Because I don't change stuff like that. So basically he's using chat as a free ChatGPT. Okay, bro. What about the enemies? Actually, I read that already. Let's see if this works. For now. Just so we can play around. But the game time is not added, actually. It is not adding it. So it doesn't even work. I get an OpenGL error anyways. So it's not this, bro. It's something else. See that? I get the same error. So it's not that issue. Uniform must be a matrix type call in call to uniform matrix. So it's certainly something else.
Am I so out of touch?
Oh,
No,
man, I don't want to
gifting
deal
one
with this
sub to
shit
the
right
community.
now. I just want to float in the fucking shader. Why can I not get the float in the shader? It can't be so difficult to add the float to the shader. That is game time, bro. I just want to have game time in the shader. Guys, what do I need to do? Huh? What do I need to do? What do I need to do, guys? I get the uniform location here. Why doesn't this work? Just make the uniform a matrix type. Is it the float? Should I use a vector too? Like everything else just works. Check Discord game dev. It's gotta be some dog shit. Game development tips and tricks. Cakes, maybe this helps. I already found out a solution to this. I already have a solution. Yeah, R2. It's too much math. Like, we do it using... yeah, thank you. But I already have a solution. We are currently dealing with game time! Why does it not work? This is what I meant, Cakes, but now you're making a progress bar. So I guess I misunderstood it all. Thought you were making... hit blocking zone. I know, it's in the red, but that's why I called it, yeah, I know what you mean, it's awfully small. Yes, I know what you mean here. This should happen by doing a simple distance check. So, like, I already have all of the code in my head. I just need to write it, but I can't because this dog shit... Oh, yeah! It's easy. It's so easy. Like, it's actually so fucking easy. Whenever I get to programming on my game, it's piss easy. You know? Super easy. All I need to do is check on the obstacles in my way. The enemy, is it distance-wise? Is it in front of the obstacle or behind the obstacle? If the point of the obstacle is further away than the enemy, then I can hit it. Easy. It's so easy, man. Try getting the location before setting the uniform to make sure that's not the problem. But I do that. Okay, I'll try. I'll try. That this is so dumb. Fine. Fine. This is dumb. Sorry, but this is stupid. Like, okay, I get that it gets optimized out. Right? It gets optimized out. But then I shouldn't upload it. I shouldn't call the get GL uniform 1 float. Keep the -1 check. Wait, maybe I did some bullshit here. Let's see. So you mean I always do this? But that makes no sense. It makes no sense, bruh. Brother, it makes no sense. Sorry, what is Cakes trying to solve? I'm trying to add game time to my shader. A simple float to my shader. I'm trying to upload a float to my shader. I'm just trying to upload a fucking float to my shader. Okay, that's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put a floating point number into the shader's ass and stuck it in there so I can read it. But it's not working. I want this progress bar to rotate. Watch. Happen again. Where? Huh? Now it happens on projection
Am
ID?
I so out of touch? No.
Mr. Elmido is gifting
Wait.
1 subs to the community.
Wait a minute. When I reload the shaders, I need to get the locations again because the locations shifted? What is this ID? Ah, you motherfucker! So, number 2, it got optimized away. Number 2 is no longer valid. And now because game time got optimized out of the shader. There is no number 1 for game time, and now the projection ID is actually referencing number 1. Yep. Oh my god. Fine? No, it's not fine. Just get every fucking reload? Dude, you know how many hot shader reloading shits I have? Oh, you're making me so angry. Visual Studio Code, you're making me angry. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Relax. It's all good, brother. Just relax. Just relax. Fusa. 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 Always love joining the stream to a mental break. That doesn't happen every time. Yesterday that didn't happen, bro. You're wrong. See, like, you should have joined yesterday. We made big dick progress. Insane progress, actually. You know? We made the game 5 times better, minimum. You missed that. Okay?
Am I so out of touch?
Stop pointing out the bad.
No.
Mr. Elmido is gifting 1 subs to the community.
Yeah, Mr. Amida, what am I supposed to say? My man, you're too kind, bro. Bro, you're too generous. Stop. Also, stop gifting subs to toxic people. We do not want to foster a toxic community here. We want to grow a wholesome community. Wholesome. Okay? Sir? You can use explicit uniform locations in GL 4.3 and onwards. True. Brief home skillet. Man, you're making me hungry. You know what I'm thinking about now instead of skillet? Like, I think about this. No, wait, that's not it. I'm thinking about an iron skillet. That makes me think of food, bro. Yeah, oh. Brother. Wait. Hot reloading, you're saying? Yeah. Bloop. There we go. So every time I hot reload the shader, we do this. And then in the if check, very far down here, we check if it's unequal to -1. We do it.
Am
if
I
not,
so out of touch?
then we only do that in debug.
No.
Okay.
Mr. Elmido is gifting 1 subs to the community.
Galaxy Media. Is Galaxy Media a nice person? Let's see. He didn't write many messages so far. Did you gift it to a wholesome person, bro? This guy has a to-do list in-game, yeah. Same, and it feels like it happens every time. True. It's just linear, like how many locations does he have? 1,000? Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Not that toxic, actually. Yeah. No, I have 3 locations, like something like that. You mean I could say, well, fine. The uniform... how do we do this even? It's uniform location, right? And that would be always number 2. Right? That works? Can I do this?
Great to be back to my favorite Vulcan stream.
Okay.
Please keep your functions shorter than 5 lines.
Failed to compile shader. Yeah, sorry guys. That's failed to compile shader. No, I can't do that. Hello, Code and Agree. Good morning. Hope you're doing good. You can't do this. So who said that? VMT? You're wrong. You are wrong. Bro. That's a shame. Try it on Vulkan next. Yeah, sure. Let me quickly write a Vulkan renderer. So, yeah, I can't do that, actually. Wrong. And the moment you think I don't use 4.3, I do. What's the context version you're creating? 4.3. You wouldn't have this problem with Vulkan. Yeah, I just would have other problems with Vulkan, bro. I would have other problems with that fucking Vulkan engine thing, you know? Anyways,
Am I so
guys,
out of touch?
it's fine.
No.
Mr. Elmido is
Yeah, I think you guys are just trying to interrupt me with like false information. And let's see if it works now. Let's see if we can multiply this by game time. Please. Please.
Master M.
Oh.
The calculations are in and M.
Okay, so now why doesn't it
The
work?
powers of your brain are overwhelming.
Why does this not work? I'm uploading the game time to the GPU, but it's always 0. What does that mean? Huh? Why are you not using an engine like Godot? You wouldn't have this problem. No, I would just be lost in all of the submenus or to the right. Yeah, you're right. I would just get angry that I search for scale in the submenu to the right, and then it doesn't show me an entire section called submenu, whatever that's called, scale. Fine. You know, come on, ... What are you angry about, Code in Green? Let me see here, sir. Very happy. Got my prototype working with controller and added a couple of extra physics-based movement stuff.
Am I so out of touch?
Ooh, ready to put a build in
Mr.
some
Elmido
hands
is
and see
gifting 1 subs
how
to the
bad it is.
community.
Nice. Mr. Amida. I think they're fixing that at 4.3. Maybe they had your feedback. Maybe they heard your feedback. What unit is game time in? Seconds, milliseconds? How much would a value of 1 be? A second. Game time is seconds. And I'm pretty sure it is increasing because this timer increases. But maybe not. Maybe this is 0 all the time. It's 126. Let's wait a little bit. Sorry. We're gonna wait a bit more. If it increases... Yeah, dogshit. Sorry, dogshit. It is dogshit, guys. It is increasing. So, what am I doing wrong? Makes no sense. Now, can we test if this works or not? Yes, we can. Let me place a unit very far to the left here. We click on it. I'll give you guys a little bit to see. What if we do times 3? Times 2. Times 3.
Am I so out of touch? No.
Mr. Elmido is gifting 1 subs to the community.
You're always using end step for end angle, smooth step for end angle. So it's always going to come out as 1. Huh? What? Huh? That makes no sense. Why are you multiplying? Well, because I want to see a full circle. Like, it should be like a round ring around the rosy. Like, as I increase the angle... Huh? Smooth step clamps the result. Then smooth step sucks. I don't understand. 2 times pi? I did. Doesn't do anything. Smooth step sucks? No, it's not great. Because I don't understand how that works. Where's the progress bar? It's to the left here, the red thing. That's the progress bar. How is smooth step implemented? I have no clue, bro. Shouldn't it be start angle, end angle, and then angle at the end? $20 does what? It just multiplies the color. It just makes it more bright. Doesn't actually do much. Oh, of course. Now, why is that complaining? Oh, I wanted to do multiplication. Yeah. It basically just changes the color, you see? But after one, it's no more. We had that yesterday. It's start, end, angle, start, end, and then angle in. So what you're saying is I should do angle here, start, and then end. It was the other way around the entire time. That doesn't really look good to me. Also, that's wrong. That makes no sense. What is he doing? I'm trying to understand this smooth step function. My brain is just not big enough. Ooga cakes, not like smooth step. Smooth step scares cakes. Ooga. I think I'm actually gonna time him out. How can I time him out? Put user in timeout. Okay. I'll see you in 5 minutes, bitch. Oh, yes. Actually timed Inukai out. Oh, yes. Who wrote that, Cakes? That was Inukai. That was Inukai. No. No, I just... No. Why do you have to add a full... Bro. I'll explain that one last time. I have no fucking clue how this works. I took it from the internet. It seemed to work. As I added more progress, it did work in the beginning. Now I kinda broke it. But now I'm trying to figure out how to do multiple smooth steps. TCAP explained it perfectly before. Imagine values on a line. Everything on the left to the first value is always zero. Everything to the right
If E66
of the upper value is always 1.
Big tick support for 5 years. Pepe Neil for Inukai.
So then that would be angle here. But it's 2 pi. That's wrong. That shouldn't happen. It doesn't change when I change the end angle. No. That doesn't work. So, like, I don't understand how this smooth step worked. Let me undo everything to the beginning. Okay, maybe you guys understand this more than I do, because I'm, like, totally lost at this point. The very beginning, this is how the shader looked. Give me a second. I did a bunch of things today. Okay. This is before... I added in these two. This is the beginning. So the more I increase the progress, the more red we would have.
It's fine. Come on.
See that?
You.
My attempt at explaining. Click it. First argument. Move to the second argument. Third argument. Set progress to fraction of game time. Do we get this shit again? Assignment of non-L value. Shit. I misspelled. I'm an idiot. It works. Okay, at least now we know that the game time is supplied to the shader. Thank goodness. I like the fact that you are not using engine because I'm doing the same with Odin language. The vertical axis is your result. Okay, so... Wait. No, what you're saying is wrong, Mr. TCAP. Because angle is the one... Angle is the one that is the first argument. And so by your definition, angle should be the third argument. No, listen, guys, listen. Guys, listen. Turning off the music. Listen. The third argument. The angle is third argument. Is the one that is being used as like the x coordinate for the function. This is the x coordinate of the function. Yeah, the x-axis is the third argument. So the third argument is the one that changes value in the shader. Okay? Because first and second are constants. They are constants. Do you understand? Constants. They don't change. So the third argument is the variable. So by that definition of this explanation, angle, the one that is calculated from the fragment coordinate, that is the one that changes, should not be the first argument but the last. But it's not. So what are we doing? You see what I mean? Wrong? How? How? Cakez, listen to me. I'll explain it as simple as it gets. If the third argument is anything less than the first argument, it will always be 0. If it's bigger than the second argument, it will always be 1. Anything in between is 0 to 1. I hate smooth step, man. I fucking hate smooth step, bro. No, this is dumb. This is fucking stupid, bro. Some birdie has learned to sound like my daughter is coughing, so they fool me over and over, so I think she's coughing. Gonna buy an air gun at this rate. You have point A, point B and an alpha value. If alpha is 0, you are at point A. It's alpha 1, so you're at point B. If alpha is 0.5, you're exactly in the middle. Guys, I do understand. However, this is wrong here. Or it doesn't make any sense. Starting from the angle to the start angle, everything should be 1. Zero. You have the parameter switch? No, it works like that. Put in numbers, Cakes? Okay, fine. We'll put in numbers. Because I just can't do this. Like, I just don't understand. Like, it really makes me angry. But okay, fine. We'll yoink this. Okay, fine. We'll do in pi values. We'll put in pi values. Okay? So let's say start angle is 0. And end angle is pi. And then I multiply that by 2. Doesn't work. Zero is the first argument. Fine, fine. We'll put the angle to the very end. Then I get this shit.
Yeah, I know that the first two arguments are constant, bro, but they are not. They are not in the shader code. They are not constant, bro. I know that they are constant, but they are not, sir. Did you not listen to what I was saying? No, angle is created from ST, which is created from UV, which is created from the local UVs. The local UVs are interpolated values between 0 and 1. They change over time. They are not constant, bro.
Okay. Dude, this is changing. This value is a variable. Okay. Where's your camera effects? My CPU is too weak to add camera effects. Do you get it now? Stop screaming, calm down, broski. Smooth taps returns the maximum value of... I know that. I understand. Bruh. They are constant to the function, as in the function uses them as lower upper limits, Cakes. Try smooth step. Okay, you're gone. You're gone for... See you in 5 minutes. Oh my god. Alright. Thank you, puppy, for following. Appreciate it. It doesn't stop. Yeah, you guys made quite a few. Wait, you fixed it? I didn't fix it. No, I don't understand it still. I didn't fix it, Berserk. Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop notifications right now. What my problem is that I don't understand the start and end points properly. Paradox. Scam. Don't care, don't care. You're trying to take the stream hostage and we have more important things to do than to listen to a fucking violin playing. If point 2, parameter 2 is greater than parameter 3, it is 1, else it does the smooth step. Your points usually should be constant, but if they are not, you probably want interp function, not lerp function. Interp requires delta time and speed to interpolate between your inputs. Guys, why is there no function that takes a start and end value and returns whether something is inside or outside? Inside means 1. Outside means 0. Huh? Why is there not a function like that? It's not mix. Step. Then if you're searching, fuck you. This is a case where I don't mind being toxic. What is Coding Grease saying? Is he actually being toxic right now? Are you actually being toxic right now, bro? For fuck's sake, mute that crap. Thank you. I meant about the Sag sound spam. He's on your side? Okay, good. He's on my side. Okay. Inspect. Okay. Why don't you write the shitty function yourself? Now I would assume, isn't it just... There should be a convex hole Fn nully. Float clown. Is there a clamp function? Wait a minute. So I'm clamping the angle from the start angle to the end angle. You guys say that works? And then we do the same thing for B. Minus? You guys say that works? Eh? Why again this order of arguments? Because I think... Or do you have to do start, end, and then angle? Is that it? This way? No, it's always full this way. What am I clamping? Wait, no, that doesn't work. Guys, it... Wow, it could be so easy. It could be so easy. Wow. Okay. Why does it only go by half? Why does it only go to half? Huh? Huh? Because it loops around. Guys, it loops around. That's the issue. It loops. That's the big thing. Pi is one rotation. No, pi is not one rotation. I don't think so. Is it? No, pi is half a rotation. No, sir. Bro. Oh, 2 pi is one rotation, yeah. But I want one rotation. Progress goes from 0 to 1. So if I want to have 2 times pi... But it has to do with the angle, guys. The angle is in radians. And I think the angle has to be multiplied, or... We have an issue here because it loops around. That's the issue. Wish me luck, a hurricane is approaching my country. Shit's gonna get... Oh my god, sleepy mushroom. Oh man, good luck. Hope you survive, bro. Cakez, you're German, right? Yes, I'm German. Uga, me not like what you say, me ban you, Uga. Ah, shut the fuck in, you cat bitch. Stop being toxic. I like the fact that you're not using an engine. Okay, yeah, I really read that. Cakes, is that real? That you must have good math to make your own game engine? I mean, it helps. I mean, look at me struggling. Hope you survive, bro. Yeah, what am I supposed to say? Shut the fuck up. You have to normalize your varying angle by modulo first. Progress is the percentage around the circuit, so 100% is 1 times 2 times pi. Makes sense, yes. One would assume. However, the issue is that it loops around. You have to normalize your varying angle by modulo 360. I don't think there's a modulo. I think I have to do mod. Bro, that doesn't do shit. That doesn't do shit. It's in radians. Yeah, it's in radians. I know. But radians go from minus 1.8 to 1.8. So, I need to do something else here, guys. A10 returns... Oh, it returns minus pi to pi. Aha. Okay, so I mean, I guess then that means we need to go from minus pi to progress times 2 times pi minus pi? Yeah. That's why minus pi. It removes this offset. Okay. Now, I want to do two things. I want to do two. Okay, so for example, I wanted to do another start angle of minus pi is the offset, right? Hey, my man Schruptor, thank you so much for subscribing. Unfortunately, I can't play the notification right now because people were spamming, but I really appreciate your support, man. Hope you're doing good, my brother, and hope your new job is treating you well still. That's why minus pi is the same as pi. Yeah. Pythian, thank you very much for following. Well, it's more like minus 1. Well, okay, fine. But I want to have a different starting angle. Plus, for example, pi, right? So that should be my start angle. Like, what I want to have essentially is... I want to supply 2 angles. Start. And end. And... it should still work. What are you talking about now? Declaration of end angle. Yeah. I didn't mean to declare that. So essentially what I'm trying to do is generate 2 start and end angles. And then do that same thing again. Now I do have 2. You see this? How it's offset? That's what I'm trying to do essentially. But I don't know if this will actually work. So let's call it float offset is pi. Right, and then we shift this by the offset. And let's click on that guy and give him much more range. First and foremost, I'm a little bit confused as to why the first color now looks this bad. Maybe because it draws blue on top of it. or something? Because you're doing it on both sides? No, I don't think so. It should just be like mutually exclusive because you modified the material twice. So what you're saying is... Oh yeah, you're right. You guys are right. So I have to do an OR check here. Guys, why are we listening to Naruto? Hmm? That was the sound of a Naruto song. Aha, there it is. Okay. Do you see this? Now we have two start and end angles. So for example, let's say 0.2. Huh? Oh, it's already 0.2. I was like, oh. Okay. Oh, I was like, no. Okay. God damn it. Okay, fine. Yeah. Now I want to test this. How much can I offset this? See, it doesn't work. I cannot change the offset to pi. I can only go by like an offset from minus pi to pi. Which sucks. I want to give it a normal angle, like a random angle from start, a random angle to finish. Can I, guys, can I turn this into degrees? Can I just turn this into degrees? I'm tired. Do the math and figure it out. I already know what the issue is. The math is, or the issue is that we can only go from minus pi to pi. Like for example, the offset is minus pi plus 2 times pi times like some value between 0 and 1. So that would be 0.5. 0.6. Or maybe plus pi. God, I hate this, man. I fucking hate that shit. Dudski, look at this way. Minus pi to pi is 2 pi distance. If you want to translate 0 to 2 pi, you basically subtract pi from both. And you get minus pi to pi. Degrees is 180 divided by pi. It should be 180 divided by pi to cancel the radians. I see. Oh no, collector of stuffs here. Oh god, oh no. Like, go away, please. I'm not in the mood, brother. I'm just not in the mood. Okay. Where's the welcome message? Gone. Okay, now we have degrees. Okay. If degrees is greater than start degrees and degrees is less than end degrees, I want it to be red. Wow, that worked very well. Hey, cool. That didn't work out at all. I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking dumbass. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 180 divided by pi. Sorry. No, that's totally on me. Aha. Interesting. Well, but it starts on the bottom. Let's try 50. Yeah, it goes to the bottom. And it seems to... Eh? Hey, how is that 180? Hey? What the fuck? Is this like smoking some weed or something? 90 degrees. 180 degrees. 240 degrees. 240 doesn't work, guys. 240 does not work. Cakez, I'm not sure about the angle radian math, but you can have a value range from X to Y and remap it through Z to W in any circumstance. Degree greater or equal to start degree? Yeah, sure. I mean, we can do equal. That's fine. But it just excludes 1 point. Doesn't really do much. No, dude, you divide by pi to make it unitless and then multiply by 180 to turn it to 2 degrees. Float degree is angle plus pi times. Okay, brother. Thank you, sir. That looks more like it. I wonder what happens here. Oh, it's so slow. Okay. It's really slow, but it works. Cool. Thank you, guys. Oh, thank you guys so much. Shader Toy, you made a clock. I made a clock now, yeah? Yeah, it takes 360 seconds to rotate. Yeah, I know. But people paranoid about precision multiply first and divide after. Obviously very more crucial with integer. I don't care. As long as it works. Pie chart. Oh, yeah. A counter clock. Thank goodness. Which engine is this? It's my own, yeah. Ether. Now it will break with multiple trees, though? No, it won't. Because it looks like this. It will look like this. So wait. Let's say we have from 0 to 45. Shit, wait. And then I have from 50... Wait, no. From 60 to 75. Okay. Now, what we can do here is an OR check. And I have to do this better with like multiplications, right? Like this. You see that? Now, obviously, if I turn this from 60 down to 30, it might look... Wow, it actually works. Lol. It just works. Huh? Huh? It just works. Cool. What if I do 350, though? If start degree is 350, So I can't actually, I have to make sure that this is reordered. So 75 has always has to be the shorter one, and then 350 has to be the taller one. Thank you very much for following, Toby. Toby. We have 2 colors. I mean, that kind of sucks, but I guess. That's essentially what I want. I don't even understand anymore what he wants to accomplish. Why is he happy with 2 stripes of orange-blue? This. It is called collision detection with physical objects in the game. Start is minimum, end is maximum. Yeah, I'm gonna sort that on the CPU. Blocking vision with obstacles. That's what I'm trying to do. So it could also be 3 or 4 colors. It could be 3 or 4 slices, yes. On a scale of 1 to Cakez, how angry are we today? I'm happy right now. So you're visualizing the collision detection. Yeah, I want to visualize the collision detection using these red bars or the slices, just like in Bloons. Yes. And so what we have gotten so far is we have to turn it into degrees, because the radians can be from minus pi to pi. And I don't know how to convert those properly if I have 2 angles. If I do this calculation here, it's difficult. How would your game benefit from Fog of War? Positional, strategic positional placement. It's all about placing units. That's just a question of what your range is defined as. Radians can go to 2 pi as well. Yeah, I know, but I can't make sense of radians so much. I can make sense more of these values because it's a circle and my brain can work in degrees but not in radians. If I see a radian value of 1, I'm like, okay, what the fuck? If I see a degree value of 45, I'm like, ah, that's 45 degrees. Okay, that's top left. If we start on the top, of course. Okay, now the biggest issue I have is how do I get access to a list of start and end angles? Because that's essentially what I need to get. So essentially what I need to get is, and I guess we can program this here. Some sort of array of vector 2s, obstacles, which let's say is an array of 2. I totally forgot how to do that actually. Let me find the vertices here. Equals and then that. And then that would basically give me start and end angles. So that would be vector 2 of 0 to 45. And then another vector 2 of 0. Oh no, how much was this? 240 to 280. I've seen an interesting variable name in that shader. I want to put it in a list. Yeah, well, how else? How else would I do this? I need to somehow get to that list. You mean the penis? Yeah, listen, it's fine. Like, yeah. So I need to wait to get a like somewhat variable list of obstacles, and I need to know how many obstacles I'm supposed to take a look at. So essentially I need a variable list of obstacles so that I can loop through them. So instead of doing all of this stuff here, I do a for loop. I don't even know how you do a for loop in GLSL. I've never done that, actually. I don't even know how to do a for loop in GLSL, lol. I've never actually done that. Let's see. For loop GLSL. Okay, I mean, simple as that, is it? Thank you very much for spoilering this again. Music is amazing. Oh, thank you. It's not my music. Someone requested it. Who requested the music? That would be... Do we even have a count for an array? I don't even know. Is there a way to count an array? Is there an obstacles.size? Probably not. And then float start degree is obstacles on I dot x and then end degree is obstacles on I dot y, and then we do this if check. And then we basically set penis to 1. Or essentially we just do is 1, red is 1, and then blue is minus equals 1. So basically blue is 0, I suppose, in this case. It's complaining because it's not a struct. Expression of left is not a struct in 184. What is 184 in the shader? Ah, okay, so we don't have a size here. Not sure what that is. Maybe count. Minus equals 0? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you. So I guess this is supposed to be 2 here. Not sure how you get a count in an array, but I'll do that in a second. Like that. Yeah, so we now have an array working. Now it's a little bit easier. However, I don't know how to get these obstacles into the shader. I need to go to the bathroom. This is essentially it. The more obstacles I add, that's a long one. Be right back really quickly. So essentially this is what we need to do to create these slices. 1 second. To somehow generate a list of obstacles. And I can only detect so many obstacles. So or what I could do is I have a list of all the obstacles, and then I have a list of obstacle indices. First check if in range. I don't really want to do it in the shader. Do I? Do I just get all of the obstacles into the shader and then take a look if they are in range or not? In the shader? Do I do all of that work here? And basically do it twice? I just have all the obstacles there? Is it absolutely necessary to do all of this in the shader? Well, the reason why... Okay, technically speaking, if... Let me check something. I want to test something really quickly. Has nothing to do with S3, guys. I'm not sure why you're talking about S3. You're odd. You are oddballs. Yeah, I want to play balloons, yeah? I want to test something. Of course. All right, so we place the first balloon here. Now you can see that there is a slight red circular bar going on here, right? You see this? Doesn't really do much. In my case, it wouldn't do anything. This is the important part. I click on this guy. Aha! So the moment I drag this guy, the other one disappears. So what I'm testing right now is... Oh, interesting. Ah, there we go. You see this? The red bar here? This is what it shows. This is essentially how I want to do it too. If it's covered by something, we won't see it. You would have a much easier time. Stop telling me that I should use polygons, bro. Has nothing to do with polygons. Absolutely not, bro. It has nothing to do with polygons. Stop talking about polygons, bro. Has nothing to do with this. Absolutely not. We don't need to render dock it. It already answered all of my questions. My question was, if I click on this guy, it shows the arranged circle. Now I click on this bar and select myself a unit. This guy gets deselected. So what this tells me is, if I select this unit and click on a new one, I should deselect this guy right here, so we don't have two. Okay, so essentially that's what I need to fix first. And then in the shader, all we need to do is supply a list of obstacles that are relevant to this one draw call. Very specific. It's a very specific bit, essentially. So essentially, where is that? In the shader, we should no longer call this a progress bar, but I should call this the attack range circle, because we are doing much more than just a progress bar in this case. A progress bar is just progress, an angle, start and end angle, and then this smooth step here. Cakes, your cheeks don't look nearly as fat anymore. Have you lost extra 10 kilograms? Not 10 kilograms, but I think 5 kilograms or something. Yes, I've lost... I've been running a lot, yes. So we are doing a tech range check with obstacles, and it doesn't have much to do with rendering except when you select it. Yeah. Bro, Santa, thank you very much for following. Five is a lot. Nice. Yeah, well, it's like I'm currently somewhere between 90 and 91. No more Choco Müsli? No. Like, I can't really... Between pi and minus pi, yeah. Okay, guys, I'm entering flow state really quickly. And by the way, who... The music was over. What I want is a rendering option. Attack range circle. This is what we are interested in here. Now that we have this, we can add this here as a bool. I'm quickly doing this in flow state. So that we can move on. Then we have the progress value. Then we get the angle. We don't need to do any obstacle bullshit. Then it does color stuff here. I totally forgot what I had before when I started, unfortunately. It might be this. I wrote too much today. The outline. I'm pretty sure I missed something. And it also gives me an error here. Undefined variable start angle. Yeah, we forgot the start and end angle. I don't know if that's actually correct. Wow! That looks interesting. What did I do? Looks nice, buddy. Thank you, Cypher. Huh? Damn. What the heck? Yeah. I have no clue what's happening. I don't know. Cool. It does look kind of nice, I agree, yes. Let's hope that this is just, you know, a minor issue. Thank you very much, Anonymous Gifter, for gifting a sub to Biden Sniffed My Hair. Please tell me that works now, please, bro. What did I do? Eh? Ah. I see. There it was. It was this source control. Who needs that? There we go. Okay. Ah, shit. I need to fix the progress bullshit again. Yeah, let's take a look. Oh no. Do I do the... Oh no. Shit, guys. I didn't commit yesterday's change. Oh no. It's fine. It's fine. Guys, it's totally okay. You know why? Commit small and often. Yeah, I know. Guys, it's fine. I go to the vault and figure out what we did. Yes, today. It's gotta be here somewhere. Can you not, like... Eh? Oh yeah. I see, yeah, I was away because my wife needed help, true. This is when I was explaining it so proudly. There we go. Okay, I just gotta copy the code. So what did I do? Aha, I had yeah. Look how proud I am. Huh? I was so happy. Before all of this happened, I was so happy. But no. Fuck, man. It was so much fun. Okay. Progress. Wait, start angle was actually okay. Progress times 2 times pi minus pi. So that was start. And then this would be end. I will never understand the start and end angles, guys. When is Dark Souls 3, motherfucker? Ah, bro, like, I'm playing Elden Ring at the moment, and I don't even get to Elden Ring all the time because of these programming issues. But I think it's good that we get all of these programming issues right now, because the game will get much better because of it. Like, it's something that I always wanted to do, and now that I'm actually working on the balance of my game, it's good that I do all of that at the same time. So we have all of the systems in place, can try them out. If the systems don't work, we remove them. We get rid of them. You mean skill issues? That's not a skill issue, bro. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Also sounds... Wait, so red got plus. And the other one got minus. And multiply by 20 didn't do anything. I think I have everything, right? There we go. 0 to 2 pi is easier to understand. I don't think it is, to be honest. I think it's easier to work in degrees. Alright, now we should have... Perfect. Thank goodness. Huh? Oh yeah. Over here. Commit right now? Yes. We're going to commit right now. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Working on attack range circle with obstacles. Git push. Wow, 800 insertions. And I love this, you know. Can you see down there? Can you guys see this line here? That's down there.
That's Visual Studio Code not being able to properly fit the window to the screen.
That's great, right? That's awesome. Happens again. Oh my god. This editor is really pissing me off. Oh my god. I can't believe this. I can't believe it. I can't move. You kidding me, right? Like, really? Alright. It's fine. Huh? Switching to Linux? Switching to Linux. Like, look at all of these Linux enjoyers. Oh, you only have these programming issues because you're programming on Windows.
Yeah, guess what, bro? Most of the games are on Windows.
And on that note, there was a nice article about why one should... I already read the headline, man. Is that a good or bad thing, bro? Despite having just 5.8 sales, over 38 of bug reports come from the Linux community. If I read this headline, it means that Linux has more issues. than Windows. The report coming out of the Linux community does not mean they are Linux-only issues, Cakez. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, so basically the Linux community is more active on giving you bug reports than the Windows community because the Windows guys are more lazy. That's essentially what I get from the trailer. So you Windows nerds out there who find a bug, you're just not reporting it. Why are you doing that? You should be reporting bugs. But you know, to be honest, like, I don't report bugs either. Like, if I find a bug in a game, I mostly just quit or just keep on playing. Yeah, finding a bug equals uninstalling this game, exactly. Okay, my game, Rings of Saturn. Shameless plug. Oh, I need to do that too. Very nice. Good plug, brother. 50% off right now. Ooh, oh, wow. Very positive reviews. 2,000. It looks like it's a space game. Okay. Is out in early access for 2 years now. Aha. And as you can expect, there are bugs. But I did find that a disproportionately big amount of these bugs was reported by the players using Linux to play. I started to investigate and my findings did surprise me. Let's talk numbers. Percentages are easy to talk about. When I just read them, I always wonder, what's the sample size? Is it small enough for the percentage to be just noise? As of today, I sold over 12,000 units in total. 700 of these units were bought by Linux users. That's 5.8%. He sold about 1,000 units on the other game, I think, and he had 28 Linux users. So what I'm talking about, to give you guys some context, we were talking about a game developer who recently released his game and he made 60,000 in 1 month, essentially. That was the Steam revenue. And then you have to do a bunch of deductions to get to a final salary of, I think it was like something along the lines of 28,000 to 30,000, something like that. You know, because of taxes and Steam refunds and the 30% cut of Steam as well. Essentially, though, he sold about 1,000 units and then only 28 on Linux. And so we were talking about how it makes more sense to develop on Windows for the Windows community, aka only for Windows first, and then maybe later on to add Linux. And then, you know, Travis Roman chimed in as of saying that, okay, most of his income through YouTube and stuff like that is from Linux users. And now this guy is actually saying that the Linux users are more active in reporting bugs. I got 1,040 bug reports in total, out of which roughly 400 are made by Linux players. That's 1%, well, that's 1 report per 11.5 users on average. So the Linux users are doing the, well, actually, your game has a bug here, sir. This is not supposed to happen. You know, if I was programming this game on my Linux machine, I would have done it differently. That's a bug. 100%. And then it would also plug their Linux version they are using and the operating system. Which kernel version, of course. You know, that has to be done. And 1 report per 1.75 Linux users. I love Linux. Arch, by the way. That's right. An average Linux player will get you 650% more bug reports. Damn, we need to get those Linux users on board. 100%. I think it's also Linux doesn't get tested as much. Yeah, but let's see. Wrong. A lot of extra work for just 5.8% extra units, right? Wrong. Bugs exist whenever you know about them or not. Do you know how many of these 400 bug reports were actually platform specific? 3. Holy shit. So he found 3 platform-specific bugs that were maybe, you know, the sound didn't work or the graphics didn't work very well on Linux. But literally only 3 things were problems that came out just on Linux. Damn. So that was the big question, right? Okay, Linux platform is just bad. No, apparently it's not. The rest of them were affecting everyone. The thing is, the Linux community is exceptionally well trained in reporting bugs. Yeah, because these guys are usually more tech-affine. Like, for the most part, whenever I talk to friends and they had no idea about computers, they would just tell me they use Windows. But for the most part, any tech-related users that I found, or like friends that I found and talked with, most of them would plug their Linux kernel version to me. You know, so like, and then, you know, they would tell me like how Linux is superior and stuff. Yeah, 100%. So they are more into tech. And so they recognize these things much easier. It makes sense. Cool. This is just one open source way. This 5.8% of players found 38% of all the bugs that affected everyone. Just like having your own 700-person strong QA team. Good thing that we have somewhat of a Linux support in the game or in the engine already. That was not 38% extra work for me. It was just free QA. Man. But that's not all. The report quality is stellar. Oh, damn! I mean, we have all seen bug reports like it crashes for me after a few hours. Do you know what a developer can do with such a report? Feel sorry at best. You can't really fix a bug unless you can replicate it. Yeah, see it with your own eyes, peek inside, and finally see that it's fixed. Yeah, true. Which is why I'm thinking about doing, and this was just a thought after watching the video yesterday about how to make a really interesting and engaging game that's not tedious or boring or frustrating. This guy was collecting data from each playthrough, and as far as I could tell, he managed to even turn some of that data back into video, or the users supplied him with video. I was thinking about a way where I could record the input the player has in the game, and then I would just replay that input and basically have a what is it called? A video for me. So I replay the inputs, maybe in twice the speed, and then have a video feed on how the player played through the game. But I don't know how much that's possible. But yeah, that's beside the point. Yeah, feel sorry at best. And with bug reports from Linux players, it's just something else. You get all of the software OS versions. They plug the Linux version in the title, you know, in the header of the email, and then maybe in the footer of the email. Yeah, all the logs, you get the core dumps, and you get replication steps. Damn. I use Arch, by the way. 100%. Sometimes I got with the player over Discord, and we quickly iterated a few versions with progressive fixes to isolate the problem. You just don't get that kind of engagement from anyone else. True. True. That's cool. That's cool. Very good to know. Worth it? Oh yes, at least for me. Not for the extra sales, although it's nice. It's worth to get the massive feedback boost and free 100 people strong QA team on your side. An invaluable asset for an independent game studio. That's actually really cool. I never saw it this way. That's actually a really nice reason to have at least Linux. We're not talking about Mac. So if you guys want to know the article and read it for yourself, maybe some of the comments engage with this. Interesting. Advertise a game on gaming, you geo left in controversial. Add Linux support and advertise a game on Linux gaming. Suddenly you get a lot of support and interest in your game. Oh, this guy's smart. Yeah. I see. We found a new marketing technique as well. Aha. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the same thing, and then I'm gonna title my Reddit post "Tested Theory of Linux Players Giving Feedback About My Game" or something like that. And then we're going to add a shameless plug in there too. Nice. Another plus that the Linux Reddit community is happy for you to post your game there. Yeah, added to expand on what the Linux and Linux Gaming both gave me 600 plus upvotes, and the conversation was a lot higher than from your normal gaming subs. Yeah. At the time I had it on Edge, where people can pay you more for the game. They were incredibly generous. Holy shit. Guys, Linux people, I see. So here's what we need to do, okay? We maximize this. We're going to put our game on itch, you know, maybe for free, maybe not. And then we advertise it, you know, test the theory here on the subreddit. You know, we are reinventing the wheel with this one, boys. Yeah, Arch users loaded because it saves so much money from not going on dates. I see. Yeah, the Linux users seem to have more money than everyone else. Hey, Linux user here. I'd like to thank you on behalf of the community for sharing your game with us. Even though Proton made gaming 100 levels better, native title always wins. Why? Proton doesn't always work? Literally only 3 things. This is the information that I firmly believe is missing from numerous others. Linux users have disproportionately high number of bug reports posted. As you note, Linux users are trained, 1, to actually submit bug reports and rather than just complain to their friends on social media, and 2, are trained to make high quality reports. that effectively assist the developer in resolving the issue. That is very cool to know. We need that QA team as well. Okay, guys, what was I doing before this happened? What was I doing? Check out Discord Game Dev General. But we just finished, bro. I was just gonna start programming. This is how it looks like after drawing. Bloons generates a mesh with the CPU, then sends it over to the GPU for rendering. Let me see. I get it. So it looks like this, huh? When did you check out memes, by the way? In the beginning of the stream. In the beginning of the stream. Somewhere. Or maybe after I came back. Like, I had to bring my wife somewhere. Hot rate loading is not even that great because it makes the data more fragile. I highly recommend trying out full state serialization where the entire game restarts using the last state. I think hot reloading is one of the best things ever, bro. I don't know what your issue is with hot reloading. What do you mean by data more fragile? I don't like, in what way? Yeah, so they generate a mesh, but I don't want to generate a mesh. I see why they do it. So that a balloon can basically say, okay, well, if I'm here in this area, this circle, I can only wait. The only thing I can't attack is this area here. It was just informative, yeah, but it makes absolute sense. It makes sense to do it this way. If I make a slice, let's see here. Fuck, man. Why does it always make sense with balloons? If I make a slice here. Progress bar. Attack range circle. If I do it like this, then it basically looks like I can't attack here too. God damn it. Wait, maybe we can put the range in there too. Wait, maybe we can do this. Wait a minute. Maybe it's actually possible. PogChamp? Maybe it is actually possible. Where we go through the obstacles. Then they need a position though. I mean, let's see. The length squared is greater than 0.5. It works! It's not perfect, but it can work. Look at this. It's not really perfect, but it's close. Maybe this even. Good enough for Cake City. I completely gave up on the low-level languages. Hey, Paradox, thank you very much for joining. Why can't you build a mesh like that? It's too difficult. I'm a two-header when it comes to this. Okay, so we need a vector 3 of obstacles. We need a range position. Wait a minute. This outline should happen first. Yeah. Red, green. Wait. If you admit defeat to Bloons devs, I will refund all my donations. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Do it. Don't care. 0.5. Yeah. 0.5. No. 0.1. 0.6. Yeah. No at all. 0.9. Doesn't really do much, does it? The alpha doesn't do much. Okay, it doesn't do much because it's additive blending. Fine. Just take your riches and run, Cakes. Okay, now this is what I'm going to do. And now we need a vector 3 that gives us the distance from the middle. Which is, let's say, 0.5. And then the distance here is 0.2. And then, how do we get this? Start is X, is Y, Z, and then float distance is, oh, and so it has to be dist obstacles on I dot X. And then if it's greater than the distance. There we go. Okay, that can be used. Howdy, thanks for the hello. Are you running hot reload somehow? Yes. Hello, it's hot reloading of the shader. Basically just check the timestamp. Good day, sir. I have sent you an offer to email. I forgot to add a contract contains this point. Employee has to change the theme of the game to space. For example, crew member from the game Among Us. Smiley face. For auto distance, this is shader code. There is no auto distance in shader code, bro. This has to be a normal for loop in the shader. Alright, guys. Which means we can now work. So the difference between FFS and hot reloading is that FFS doesn't have the subtle data bugs. Did I read that already? I don't know. Okay, I need another uniform for this. What do we have? We have the transforms. We have the materials. And then I guess we call this obstacles. Obstacle. And it's gotta be binding number 2. And it already complains. Why does it complain? Unexpected open. Wait, it's probably here. Down at the bottom. Where the array is. Wait, it's a vector 3 though. So, what is the issue? It is on 23. So at the top. We don't have an obstacle. Shader header. Rendering structs. Material. Struct obstacle. It has a float. Shit, it's gotta have 4 floats. Fine, float. Or maybe a vector 2 position. Okay, well, we need a float distance. Then we need a float start angle. A float end angle. No, end degrees. Start degrees. And then a float for padding, unfortunately, because obstacle, this needs to be 16-bit aligned. Unfortunately, we need that. I think it's 16-bit. Oh, hello, Togglebit. Good morning. Hello, guys.
Good morning, how's it going?
Look what we did today. We made some good progress, hopefully. Now, hopefully this exists. Nice. We made slices in the shader. It's really difficult to see for this guy. Can give us some more money. Hello, C++. Yeah, this is mostly shader code at the moment, but yes. You can see here that this guy has certain red parts on the circle. And the idea for this is that whenever I place him close to a tree, you can see that he cannot attack in this direction. That's essentially how I want this to work. Something like this. And that's what we are currently working on doing. It's like a Bloons... what is it called? A Bloons... It's basically the same thing as in Bloons. Bloons feature stolen. No, I think it's a good feature. So I want to have it too. Yes. It's not stolen, bro. Okay. Now we already have the obstacles. Now we just need to get the obstacles and have then an array of obstacles. And that is only possible if I draw that and then try to get all of the obstacles. Okay, let's see. I'll show you. Let's see. Yeah. GL renderer. See context. The map looks so familiar. The reason we talked about this multiple times, you're not gonna get me triggered. No, guys, you won't get me triggered right now. If you think it will be that easy, think again. I'm going to switch into flow mode right now and program this in a heartbeat. Just watch. Game frame buffer, texture ID, lightning texture, depth buffer ID, program ID, transforms, SPO. There we go. Materials SPO, and then we do a obstacles SPO ID. And material SPO ID. Boom. Put that here. Yoink this. It's gonna be... If you blink, you'll miss it, guys. Just watch. Will be over before it started. Obstacles. Obstacles. If I can type. And now we need to get an array of obstacles. Array. Obstacle. Let's say 100. Obstacles. Yeah. This has got to be there. Not sure why it complains. Because it exists. Aha. I didn't save it yet. Right. Now it exists. Then copy materials to the GPU. Yoink this. Copy obstacles. Oops. Copy obstacles to the GPU. And for now, we're going to copy them all. We only copy the obstacles. Actually, we copy them all. And then we clear the obstacles. Which I wonder what that does. Does it just set this to 0 or also mem set? It sets it to 0. Fuck. That's bad. Okay, we need an int. How many obstacles do we need to take into account? That sucks. So we need another... God damn it. Mr. Amida, my man. I really appreciate it, bro. We need another int here. Like a uniform... obstacle count. We need this. Obstacle count ID. Okay, add the ID here and then obstacle count. Game time ID, we do that here again. And this time we are actually using it, I think. Since it's in if check. Should happen. Since it's in an if check, yeah. Should be happening. There we go. And then we copy over... Where's that? Right above this, right? Copy obstacles to the GPU. There we go. And then we also want to copy the... We want to copy the count to the GPU because we want to know how many we need. That would be render data obstacles.count. And this is not a float. One int. Okay, and I hope I can just use an int here. Now that we have the obstacle count, we can, instead of saying 2, we can use the count here. Which seems like it works, but it should draw nothing because we don't have any obstacles. Cool. Now, this is the interesting part. This is no longer needed. Goodbye. Shit. Yes. Yeah. It's called distance, start, and end degree. So that would be distance. Shit. Hopefully this will understand. Start degree and end degree. Please tell me that works. It works. Cool. Now, we have an array of obstacles in a game. Now, what we do here is we fill this in. Essentially, render data obstacles.add. And then that's when we create some obstacles. Obstacle O is nothing. And then we do O dot distance. That's something we have to compute. So we leave that at 0. O dot start and end degree is also... yeah, wait. So what we do here is do a struct. Foliage. Do we have that already? Yeah, foliage 2. It's fine. Sprite ID is sprite ID. It will all make sense in a second, guys, okay? It's some 5-head coding. I can't explain that perfectly. Let's do sprite tree. You know, you wouldn't be able to follow anyways. So let me just code that really quickly, okay? Sprite ID and then vector 2 position. Okay. Hello, Net Bolter. Hope you're doing good. Yeah. And then we make an array of foliage 2, 5, foliages or something. We do all of this on the stack because later on we're going to add it in the data. Foliages. Ah yeah, we also need a float collider radius, which by default is 0. Good. Foliages dot add, and then we create foliages. Foliage 2. F is nothing, and then F dot sprite ID collider radius would be 8. And then F dot position is 100 by 100. Okay, foliage. Foliage. No. Foliages. Foliage. I think you're wrong. F. So I don't need this. I just need to add, change the position multiple times and then add the foliage. So let's say this one is on 200, this one is on 200 and 140, and then this one is on 110 and 200. I don't know, something random. And then for every of these foliages, we can do a calculation. And for that, that's difficult to see, to test. So what I need to do is calculate a mouse cursor. Wait, I think I have an idea. Mark this as A and then go to attack, range, circle. Get this quad over here. I draw this all the time. Radius. Let's do 100. And then the center is input, mouse position, world. It will all make sense in a second. Okay. Now, if I build this really quickly, I have to restart the game. I have to restart it. It will all make sense in a second, guys. I can't really explain it very well. I just really want to have this done so that we can move on. Shit. What did I do? I wonder why. Makes sense. It will work in a second, guys, okay? Just wait. I'm uploading something wrong to the game. I'm not binding it, I think. Oh! I know what it is. Bind buffer base 2. Number 1. Aha. It doesn't matter. They're all bound to 0. Okay, that's it. Okay, yeah. This is it. All right. I just wanted this on the... Oh, wow. Look at that. Interesting. It doesn't give me a color. Wait. Attack. Range. Circle. I need to get the color here. Here we go. Okay, now we have the correct color. Yo, big circle, make it a nuke ability. Eh? Why is it always red now? Oh, shit. I'm an idiot. Wait. There we go. Okay, now let's work on this. So what I want to do is fill in the obstacles based on the foliage. Okay, so I want to do render data. And now what do I need to do? F dot... No, actually, I need to create an obstacle. Or if the F foliage, and we need the radius for that, and the center. So this is for the attack range circle. We have the radius and the vec2 center. Input, mouse, position world. And then we can do center here. And here too. There we go. That makes more sense. And then we can check if the F dot position minus the center. And for that I need to like a float distance squared is length squared from F dot position minus center. And I guess we do radius squared is radius times radius. It will all make sense in a second, guys. Just wait. So if the distance squared is less than the radius squared, then we need to create an obstacle because it's in our way. Now, O dot distance would be radius... No, distance squared divided by radius squared, I think. Right? So if we are 100 meters, we have 100 meters radius. And the thing is on 80 meters. If I divide 80 by 100, what do I get? No, wait, 80 by 100. Yeah. Yeah. So now that we have the distance from 0 to 1, we need to get the start degree and the end degree. And for that, we already have... We can get a vec2 direction. It's not a direction, but I guess we call it direction. F.pos minus center. Wait, shouldn't it be center minus F.pos? That would be towards the thing, right? And then we can do direction. And so the start degree would be... Gotta convert the distance to degrees. Well, first we have a direction. And from the direction we can get an angle. Okay, so float. Angle is get angle from direction. And it doesn't matter whether it's normalized or not. We will always get the angle. Now that we have the angle, that is in radians. This is in radians. I need to get... Let's see, vector 2. Wait, what is it called? Normal from vector top and normal from vector bottom. We have vector v1 is this. Direction. Is it the normal though? I need to normalize the direction. Let's make this slow. First. Direction plus times. Yeah, f dot collider radius. And we do the same thing for v2. This is normal from vector bottom. Can you guys follow this? Now, what I basically just did was these two lines. I have these two lines now. Now the thing is, I can get float angle 1 from v1. And I can get angle 2 from v2. Now I have two angles, but these are in radians. Now the thing is, I can send them over to the GPU and normalize them there and do the minimum maximum there. But it's called start degree and end degree. So basically what we did in the shader, somewhere, this. So angle 1, that would be degree 1. And degree 2 is angle 2. And then the start degree is the minimum of degree 1 and degree 2. And the end degree is the maximum of degree 1 and degree 2. I think that's it. And then we can do render data. Obstacles.add all. So, does it work, guys? What I just did? Cakez, I really enjoyed your latest video. It was really fun and interesting with tons of amazing insights. So I have to ask, why did you re-upload a worse version where you are talking? Shut the fuck up. No? You guys want to make a bet? If it works or not? Huh? What are you guys saying? Does it work or not? Tell me. My brothers. Definitely not lol. Give me a bet. Fine. Let's make a prediction. All right, guys. Prediction. Will the collision detection work? First try. Yes. Giga programmer. No. Unlucky. You guys have 2 minutes. Confirm prediction. Got it. Time to get rich. Hey guys, 1? 10? Come on. Now you guys do this. Okay, bro. Yeah, okay, bro. You could at least kept the better one. You could have at least kept the better one. Okay, bro. Let me check if I missed something while you do this. I get the directions. I multiply by the radius in those two directions. I add those two together. Wait a minute. This is just an angle. Yeah, it doesn't have a beginning point. V1, V2, then we get the two angles from that. I will turn them into degrees. I put the starting degree to the minimum and the end degree to the maximum. So it might still be rotated a little bit wrong, because I don't know where I start. And then on the GPU, we upload... wait, that is obstacle storage buffer here. Obstacles. Obstacle SPO, obstacles, elements, yeah. Okay, 100,000 to 25. Okay, 75 to 25%. Good to know. Okay. Shader hot reloading, yeah, we reload all of the shaders, blah, blah, blah. I copy over the obstacles. We bind the obstacle buffer. Okay, so we have currently 25% to 75%. Okay, guys. We'll see if you guys are wrong or not. We'll see. Believe us. Cakez is a clown and nothing can change that. It will fail. I can't bet, but I put my money on... okay, bro. Excuse me. Just wait. I'm checking it one more time to make sure that I don't do anything wrong. I supply the one int, and then in the fragment shader, we go through the obstacle count. We get obstacles from this obstacle array. From this obstacle array here at the top, which is on buffer 2. The copy obstacles supposed to use game time ID. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You can't change stuff, otherwise no code changes. Guys, I didn't run it yet, okay? It's not cheating. It's not cheating. I wasn't done checking the code yet. Yeah. Distance squared is less than the radius. That means it's closer to us. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Build. I believe in you, Cakez. Wait, we need to draw as well. I mean, maybe it will... Oh no! Huh? Wrong component type? What do you mean? One eye? It takes an int. How is that wrong? Location and the int. Huh? Count is size T? No, count is an int. It's just a fucking int. That's some bullshit. No, like this is some bullshit. Can I not like put an int there? This doesn't count incoming, I can feel. In my opinion, it shouldn't count. Because I basically did it correctly. Why does this not work? I'm with you, Cakes. No, like, this is dumb. We should have successful run of the game at least. Yeah, true. Yeah, not your fault. Yeah, it's not my fault. It's still an int. So why does this not work? Why does it say wrong component, type, or count? I'm literally just supplying an int. And the obstacle count ID is 1. So it found it. That's some bullshit. No, I don't like that. That's dumb. It's just an int. It's literally an int. The GL int is literally an int. It is literally an int. No. No, no, no. Guys, this doesn't count. This actually does not count because I'm not doing anything wrong here. Payout fraud. No, it doesn't count. Is it marked as an int in shader? Yeah, it is. In the shader, it's an int too. Watch. I didn't do a mistake here. It's not a mistake, guys. It's not a mistake. It's an int. What is that supposed to be? My compiler bugged. It doesn't count. Size of material? No, I'm not sending size of... No, these are two different calls. This has to do with... Yeah, I mean, size of material is also wrong. True. That would have been another issue. But, okay, fine. Even if that... Number 2 voters preying on syntax errors to save their points... Not even then. Like, why does this not work? Is the correct shader bound? You think it has to do with the shader? Not being bound? Maybe. I'm using the program here. Copy projection matrix. Maybe I should do it here, yeah. Maybe you are right. When you code changes until it works the first... Ah, come on, bro. Like, we should at least have that. I'm gonna move my mouse out as well. Oh. Oh. What the fuck? What is going on? I have a feeling that something with the start and end degree is not right here. It's fine. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. So essentially, what I wanted to do is draw sprite f.sprite id sprite. I know f.position. I wanted to draw the sprites in the game so that we can see what we're talking about here. These are the trees. And yeah, it works very well, I have to say. Takes a real man to admit defeat, Cakes. We lost. We lost. It's fine, guys. We lost. Prediction. Can I not see the prediction? Can I not click on the... Do I really have to click on manage prediction? Fine, guys. You guys got lucky. I'm just letting you know, okay? You guys got incredibly lucky today. Okay? Next time you won't be that lucky. Just saying. Okay. So now what I want to do is draw a line from the obstacle to... I actually want to draw a line basically. Draw line from the center to the F dot position. But essentially I want to draw a line from center and from the center to center plus direction normalized times the, how do I know the distance? Distance. So how do we get the vector 2? Wait. Yeah? We must have it. Huh? Oh. Almost have it. Direction normalized, planned distance. Okay, let's see. This should be an easy indicator of whether I do it right or wrong. Aha. So this is already wrong. It looks like. Draw a line from the center to the F dot position. And I want this in blue. Blue would be correct. Okay, so this is blue. White is the one that I calculate using the direction. Why is it wrong? Do I have to change the direction? Do I have to do F pos minus center? Is that correct? You flip the direction? Aha! So that was the issue. Alright. That is the first issue. Good. Next. Now that's already correct. How's your get angle function working? Yeah, we'll see. Now I want to draw 2 more lines. Using direction 1 and direction, or vector 1 and vector 2. Now that we have the correct direction, we can do dear norm here. You sure that y is negative? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Now I have V1 and V2. And I should be able to draw from the center using V1 and V2. Without the distance, because it's already in the direction. And I want to draw those 2 lines. Using blue. Okay. What do these 2 lines do? Okay. Interesting. Actually, very interesting. How do you move lines in Vim? For me, it's Alt and then J and K. But you can basically do Control-Shift-P and then go to keyboard shortcuts and then move line. And then you can set the hotkey to whatever you want to have. Too bad I can't bet. I would have put all my points in favor of you, Cakez, because I know that you're a capable and smart programmer. No, you wouldn't have. Stop lying. Okay, so this is the circle for each of the trees. Let's draw a UI circle. Then it's easier to see. These are the colliders for the trees. And so if I take a look, this collider right here is done correctly. And this collider too. But it always depends on... It looks like it always depends on the angle of where I calculate this. It is not always correct in every single angle. Do you see this? So... What do I do? Anything programming will work on the first try is a losing bet. No, we've gotten a few first tries here and there, bro. Like, that's not really true. For a moment it looked like wires flipped. I think it's the same old issue of this not working here when it's below. And the same holds true, like when it's 100% below or above. Above it's stuck to the right, below it's stuck to the left. And that's why this happens. Check the get angle function and verify if that it's what you want. It basically gets the angle of a direction using A10. Oh, I see. Maybe get angle correct. Let's see. I have two get angle functions. Maybe this is correct. No, it doesn't change anything, actually. It doesn't change anything at all. Oh wait, it's supposed to be here. I had an offset here. You had the wrong one, yeah. The function correct is correct. It looks a little better, but the blue lines don't move, which... Obviously they don't move, because I do something different here. Why? Why is it not moving this blue line on top? Why? Why is it both? Why is it adding both lines to the left? Should I do this already? I mean, it does x minus x. Maybe I just do direction from top twice and do minus? I don't think that works. I don't think that works in all cases. Does it? It looks like that works. Okay, so now we have these correctly. That's nice. Okay, why? Nice. Okay, we got that working. Very good. Now, let's test. It looks like Y is inverted, you're saying. Or the angles that I'm adding here don't add up. Right? So let's see, in the shader, at the very bottom. Now you need to draw correctly, yeah. Degree. I don't even need to do this. It's just using the start and end degrees here. Ah, wait, degree. I get it now. It does plus pi here. Maybe this plus pi is wrong. Or do I have to add... I have plus pi here too. That's a thing. It might be minus pi below. I don't think so. You got the wrong value of pi, brother. It has to be pi correct. Just try it out. What do you mean? Like get rid of this plus pi here? No. It only shows 2. Nah, I don't think that works. So no, it's not that. Yeah, it's not that. But it's definitely rotated. It does look nice now, though. You just have to rotate it correctly. I don't know by how much, though. Fuck, it's so close. We are so close. Okay, so essentially the start and end degrees should be, if I put it here, let's just get 1 foliage only. Right, let's only work with 1. That's why I did all of this, right? So now you guys can see why I was just coding this, because there was no way I'm gonna explain all of that to you with just code. Now, I want to test what type of angle we get here. Static, thank you very much for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate the big support, bro. Start degree, end degree. Let's see. Only wrong because it's unlucky. Okay, so now we get the actual degrees. Start degree is 20. And end degree is 30. Now, I don't think so. Aha, see that? Start degree here should be 0. So maybe I don't add the pi here? Now it's opposite. I think you're double converting both in the CPU, in the shader. I think so too. So maybe I just don't add pi here, but pi, it's adding pi. It should be half. Now it's minus 90 and minus 80. So that's wrong. Swap STX and STY. Shouldn't this be 0? Why is it 80? 90? That makes no sense. Shouldn't the right be 0? The right one should be like... already in an issue here. Angle equals A10 and shader source. Do you know angle 0 starts at 3 o'clock? Listen, man, this right here is 45 degrees. This right here is 90 degrees. Half pi. Yeah, but why? Why do I do half pi here? Don't understand. Makes no sense. Why? No. Pi is 180 degrees, I know. Oh man. I guess I don't know what's wrong with this stuff. Does your counter go to 360 degrees? Yeah. What is it? What does he want to draw? I just want to know the start and end degrees of these blue lines. And the start degree of the first blue line, the one above, is supposed to be something like 80. And the line below is supposed to be something like 95, 96. But it gives me 8 and 305. And so that's wrong. Hi, I'm new here. What is angle 1 and angle 2? Angle 1 and angle 2 is the two angles of those two blue lines. There's two blue lines that are connected to the circle of this tree. Can you output degree 1? I do. Before you do the calculation? Sure. But there's no calculation here. It's just minimum and maximum. Start is around 100. No, we're starting from the top. The top is 0. And the angle that we get is just an A10. Sorry, angle 1 and angle 2? Sure. Like this. Now we have angle 1 and 2. Why is top 0? I don't know, because it is. Angle 1 is 3 and angle 2 is -3. Not sure why. Zero is left. I don't know why 0 is left. I just call an A10. That's the pi value, right? Yeah, I think. I guess we need to define where we want 0 degrees to be and fix the A-time accordingly. Right now, the numbers say 0 is left and the angles are unsorted. Yeah, but like, how do I don't know. Like, I just use A10 in both the shader and the game. So I would assume... Angle is still in radians, yeah. Oh, man. What a fucking... He's looking straight at it. Wild attempt, A-town minus Y. No. Does it have any difference? Yeah, it rotates here. So odd. This is essentially what I want. You know, when I place a unit close to a bush, this is essentially what I'm trying to get. Something like this. But it doesn't really work at the moment. Off by about 90 degrees. I don't know by how much I'm off, man. No clue, bro. Throw 1 divided by 2 pi in there somewhere. Come on. Intruits knows the answer. No, he's just trying to... He's trying to make me angry. And I'll ban him soon. I'll ban Intruit soon. He's making too much fun of me. Yeah. A10, SY, SX. Why are you spamming pi in random places? Wait, is that really it? It's still not correct, but it's closer. Why is this happening? So this is when it overlaps, right? It's impossible for the shader to do this type. The problem we have here now is that it's plus and minus, right? Because your start angle is large and the end angle is, yeah. How do I do that? Convert it to 360. I did convert. You can take the center and plus and minus it. Yeah, but the issue is that it's like one of them is 13 degrees, the other one is 359. And so it's basically an overlapping range. And so the shader doesn't know how to handle this. All it's trying to do is figure out whether it's in between the start and end. This code is gonna be so performant. Detect it on the CPU side and swap the values around there. I did. I'm already swapping the values here. So that the, let's see, the start is always the minimum, the end is always the maximum. But it fails in this occasion. It fails in this occasion because start is still small, end is still large. Just add 360 to all angles. Do an absolute value. Might work. If I add 360 to all angles, you guys are saying. Are you sure? Why would that work? Doesn't work at all. Unless... Do I have to add 360 here as well? No, it doesn't work, guys. It's the same problem. Convert to tau and add 2 pi? I don't understand. Yeah, add 69. To all angles. With no modulo? Maybe you need to normalize the angle so that it's always positive? I have no clue, bro. I have absolutely no clue. The issue is that a circle don't know, man. It's like this one starting point of the circle is the difficult one. The rest would be easy. We already have everything we need. Except for this part here. I think you should start drawing it out. I know what the issue is. Essentially, let me see here. If I have a circle, and then if this is 0, at the same time this is also 360. And so if I have 2 points here, then what I would essentially have to test is the inverse of, okay, well, I have a range. If you have to go from 350 to 10, then you swap it around to 10 to 360, but it should stay 350 to 10. Let's see. It doesn't do anything now. It's neither in those two cases. The if check in the shader is not true in those cases. You might still need to fiddle around with adding 360 and mods. I think the cleanest way would be to allow angles from minus 360 to 360 have start always lower than end angle, and then do the shader from there. Yeah, but I don't know how. Normalize angle, use modulo operator to normalize the angle within 0 to 360 degrees angle, fmod. Angle. If the angle is negative, add 360 degrees to make it positive. If the angle is less than 0, return angle. I just have 2 angles, bro. It shouldn't be min-max, it should be smaller gap value. In other words, subtract from B, then vice versa. Use the smaller value scenario. You can just pass up both vectors with control point vector and shader, then compare signs or something, I don't know. You're losing information otherwise. If you have start angle B10, the end angle B350, it's not clear what is meant and your shader behaves accordingly. My brain is starting to... Yeah, die. I don't understand this, guys! Oh, man! We're so close! God damn it! We are so close! You need to know what min and max is? You need to know what min and max is. Cakes, you need to calculate the second angle from the first angle, always counterclockwise. Your brain. Wait, you have one? Okay, Blue Oak. There's another toxic chatter. I'm gonna watch you, bro. I'll watch you. If you write continuously negative messages, I will time you out just like Inukai today. Just pointing that out. You know? You can mark someone as suspicious now on YouTube too? Yeah, give him a warning. I would, but he's on YouTube. Does the person need a sub? No, he does not need a sub. Absolutely not. Okay. Guys, I'm confused. Can't we do this with radiance, guys? How can we do this with radiance? Instead of turning this 2 degrees, is there a possible way to turn this into radiance? We have 2 angles. The angles look like this. Angle 3.0. It's basically like a mirror. Angle minus. Now, how do I... You have the same problem? Yeah, but it's easier to figure this out with radiance, I think. We have the negative values here already. For degrees, I convert them. Cakes do something like start angle, start, minus angle, then end minus angle, minus start minus angle as a direction angle. Start minus angle. Or start angle, then end angle minus start angle. Okay, I mean, fine. So what you mean is start degrees would be angle 1. And then end degrees would be angle 2 minus angle 1. Right? And then in the shader, the degrees is just the angle for now. Right? And then what? It's totally wrong at the moment. The left side here looks correct, but the right side is wrong. Your angles value swapped causes negative values. Now, what do I do in the shader? When you say write the shader accordingly, like, how do I do that? This is the shader code right here. For this bad boy. Shader underscore correct, please. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, I just write it. Yeah, bro, like...
How do I just write it?
Yeah, no. I don't know. I have angle -2 and angle -1. What do I do now? Huh? I find it so funny. Like, okay. Huh? The start degree bigger than end degree, then add 2 parts. Start degree to 360 and 0 to end degree. If start degree is greater than end degree. I'm sorry that I fronted you always. I think I created the wrong picture of me. I don't want to be marked as someone that fronts people with mental Shut the fuck up, bitch. If start minus is flip values. For that check, just make sure start is smaller than the end. Use min-max to avoid DF. Wow, that worked very well. Guys, it doesn't matter whether I use a swap function or not. Guys, I don't understand. Guys, he swapped the degrees before and that didn't work. Bro, I think devs like Superku, Stardew Valley dev or Kingdom Rush devs also spent like 3 days trying to figure out how to draw their circuits. Or do you think it took them 2 hours? Just do the thing where you split it in 2 parts, easy. Just asking, yeah, sure. Okay, like, what do you mean by... okay, fine. Okay, Intrits. Okay, sir. Fine. Fine. Fine! If start degree... But I no longer work in degrees, bro. I work in... Okay, I see what you mean. I understand what you mean, sir. I see what you mean. So first we check if start degree is greater than end degree, right? That means we go from the right. So then we need to basically do another check. If degree is greater or equal to start degree, then I do this. And then else if... No, wait. If it's greater than start degree. And then I need to also do a check if degree is less than or equals to end degree. We do that too. So that would I see. And then otherwise... we do the same check here. Is that what you mean? Shit. Shit. Start degree, undefined variable? Huh? What? So. Hey? 37. Eh? I meant just hack it together on the CPU side. I can't. 10 ifs in a shader has better performance. Yeah. This can also be solved if during the check you add 360 degrees to all angles in question. Wrong, we did that. That didn't work. You're wrong. 9 Haru Metas. Source actually busy writing code that's not copy pasta. What's line 223? It's an if check. Oh. Wait. I see. I see now. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh. Oh. Now the one thing, let me show you something that's a little bit annoying, but we can't do anything about right now. There's one last thing that we have to do. If we take a look at this cone here, right? That has to do with perspective. Let me show you. I draw the sprite here. Let's not draw the sprites. We are purely talking about the collider. Take a look at this. It is offset. And the reason why this happens is because I'm squashing the circle by 20%. Take a look. Or actually 25%. If this is 1, watch this. It's correct. You see that? If I squash the circle, the angle moves. So I think what I need to do have some sort of y coordinate that squashes the circle a little bit somehow. So let me show you what I mean. Ellipse collision. This is what Real Superku does. Maybe we can use this here too. On the direction. Maybe. Oh my god! I don't. Oh my. I don't know what it does, but it just works. Wait, does it work actually? Oh, it does work. It works in every angle. It actually works in every single angle. Wow. Damn. Now you can create line of sight. Yeah, now we can create line of sights with proper bushes. More bushes? Okay. Yeah, wait. Wait. Now let's not draw any of this stuff. No text. Oh, that is so awesome. Yeah! It was so worth it to struggle through this. That was so worth it. Oh, more bushes. There you go, guys. More bushes. Please tell me that works. I'm scared. Oh. 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 Oh my god. Now, I want to make sure that this is correct. Let's add the circle back in. Yes, it is correct. It does look odd because the bushes... Okay, wait. I can fix this. I can actually fix this. Let's go to assets. 310. I can give it a dot pivot offset of 0 and let's say -6. Let's test around a little bit with this. This should move the bushes up. Ah, it doesn't draw... Wait. Yeah, wait. Finally, chat fixed almost everything. Cakez, I congratulate you again and have high respect that you let other people help you with your struggles. More awareness to mental... Shut the fuck up, bitch. Cringe. Fucking cringe. Now, let's take the radius from 8 to 10. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see this? Oh yeah. Now let's make these closer together. Instead of this being 200, let's say 180, 160. It's another 160. And instead of 200, I want this to be 162. Oh my god! That is so sexy! Take a look at that! Just like in Bloons! It's just like in Bloons! Oh yeah. This is a little bug, it looks like. There's a little bug here. Not sure why this happens. Maybe because of the length. We have one more bug. The length is not computed correctly, it looks like. We should have a length of 1 in this case. Let me check. One last simple bug. Cakez, honest take here. Not trying to make you angry. But don't you think upping your math skills a little would benefit you in the long run? You could blast through things much easier, especially after that painful ellipse session. Yeah, man, I'm trying. I think the issue is not that I'm terrible at math. I think the issue is mostly that I'm streaming. And when I'm streaming, I don't really have 100% of my brain to work on like these problems, but I'm also engaging with you guys. It's like having someone next to you, explaining them what you're doing while you're trying to concentrate on the problem. Something like that. No, guys, it's real. Like 100%. It's not copium. I mean, it's for real. Like, you guys have to test that yourself. That's a real thing. Streaming cuts off 10 to 20%. It does cut off something, yeah. Fair point. I tried streaming while coding 2 or 3 times. I can't focus at all. Well, you learn to focus a little bit more, like you have sessions. However, you are much more focused when you're just completely alone and focus on a problem alone. I'm pretty sure I would have figured out that problem myself. 100%. Let's see why the length here. This distance here. Why is that? Why? Distance squared, radius squared. It is 600 divided by... Wait. Radius squared, 10,000. Yeah, that's 100 by 100. That's 10,000. Distance. How does it get the distance? The length from the direction. It's minus 77. That's fine though, isn't it? Is this minus here? No, that's a positive value. Wait, so the distance should be... It's 0.6. Oh, I see. I get it now. No, it's fine. It's fine. I think it's in the shader. I forgot the other if check here. This here. I know that these checks are terrible in the shader, guys. I know, but I will show you something, and you will be like, ah, okay, it's fine then. All right, now it works. Cool. Now there's no bugs. Get it working first and optimize. Yeah, guys. Okay, for those of you who think what we just did is terribly optimized, true. But, close. We are going to launch the game here. Actually, I need to go to the main menu really quickly. And then go to the options here. And I want to turn off vertical sync. This gives me FPS in 450 FPS, which is actually quite bad. Then do F12. And then we can take a look at our FPS counts on the GPU. Where did we take the most amount of time? Our entire GPU ran in 1000 microseconds. This is microseconds. So that is 1 millisecond. Okay. So this is how many microseconds we have. And if we multiply that by 16, that is how many we could potentially use to get to 60 FPS. And so if 60 FPS is the same as 1600 or 16,000, then that is how much FPS we have. It's roughly 1000 FPS on the GPU. And now you see we have less. We have 400. Well, that doesn't come from the GPU being slow in this case. That actually comes from the CPU doing too much work. So currently we are not GPU bound, we are CPU bound. But you also have to realize that this is not an optimized build. And therefore it runs slower than an optimized build. I don't do any threading, I don't do any optimization flags on the compiler, nothing. It's possible that a normal mid-tier GPU could be bottlenecked. What you're saying could be true, but you have to realize that this calculation that we do here only happens for one draw call, actually. Yeah. So, I don't think so. Step 5, tell them what you did. Hey guys, Cakez, welcome to my tutorial. Here, I teach you how to make games. Step 2, be a 2-header. Step 3, stream your work. Step 2, stream your work. Step 3, have 5 heads in chat that have pity. Step 4, copy that. Ah, okay. I don't think this is irrelevant performance at all. This is one draw, yeah. Exactly. This is just one draw in one shader, and they are much more complicated and expensive shader effects that can happen in other games. So this is nothing. This is actually nothing. Yeah, so it's not a problem at the moment. The only thing that worries me a little bit is the 400 FPS. But you also have to realize that I'm currently streaming. I am on the CPU. I'm recording on the CPU. And I have other programs running on the CPU. So there's a lot of stuff happening on the CPU right now that makes it slow. But cool! Thank you guys for the help and struggling with me. Goodness, what a day. Huh. Just lock it at 20 FPS when you launch it. Okay. No, I'm gonna do the... Which game was it? That only wanted to display 30 FPS because their console game was a City Skylines, right? Yeah, they wanted to make you enjoy... 3 days for a circle followed 4 minutes ago? Account created 5 minutes ago. Following since 5 minutes ago. I know who exactly this guy is. It's definitely not collector of stuff. Time him out. No, he's getting bad. Mortem? Yeah, sure. Goodness, I'm so happy finally. Okay, nice. Now we have a nice little circle that shows collision. That is so awesome. Ah, my game feels so professional now. Damn. That is awesome. Now do it with a hero. That is the next step. That's what we're gonna do tomorrow. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so fucking happy. We made good progress. Oh, thank goodness. Now that looks professional. And now I can decide which foliage counts as an obstacle and which one doesn't. Awesome. It's gonna be interesting. Are heroes obstacles? No, heroes won't be obstacles. They won't. But now the heroes will be blocked. That's awesome. Oh, look at this. Yeah, because I draw the same thing twice. It draws it on both. Cool. But what they can, what heroes, you cannot place the same hero in the same location. So, like, just like in Bloons, you have to have some sort of distance between the two. See that? So I can only place him that close to him. Elden Ring after? Yeah, I'm sorry. I guess we didn't get to Elden Ring. Very sorry about that, guys. Shut the fuck up. Okay. I'm not reading this message on YouTube. Inukai is not difficult. Toxic. See you tomorrow, guys. Peace. Have a great day. Thanks again. Peace. Bye-bye. And on YouTube as well. See you, guys. Peace.